heading off, if not already.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
like I
everyone.
said, I know those adventures are there. Hi.
Hi.
So I actually started a meeting set up in behalf of Gina. This is Ava. Good
Okay.
morning,
Hi, Eva.
everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Bree. How
Hi,
are
Bree.
you?
And gentlemen,
Hey,
I
gentlemen.
was just
Hey,
saying,
Gina.
good morning, everyone. You too, PF.
all right, I'll be an honorary lady for
October
today.
zone. I'm gonna run
Wow.
inside. Hold on.
I'm on the way to have my car checked, so that's what's going on with me.
Okay.
And I think something's going on with Verizon, so when I get to the end of my driveway and start backing out, I'll probably lose everybody for a second. Something's really weird with the phones lately.
I know, mine's been being really strange.
Are you all on Verizon by chance?
Liz.
Because I'm experiencing the same.
I don't have Verizon, I have T-Mobile, but I mean, I went looking at houses yesterday with a friend who's helping me, and it kept giving us we put in the right address and it would take us to the wrong address. It was crazy.
Alrighty, let me log into my computer.
So is that green behind you, Bree, meant for all the money you're making?
Right.
Awesome.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's my
It's awesome for having someone new.
oh, there's Ava.
Yep. Hi, Craig.
Hi.
How are y'all?
My so while my computer is we'll get started.
Bree,
Yeah,
Gina's traveling, I take it?
yeah, Gina, I think her daughter-in-law's due today to be
Oh,
induced.
okay.
Oh, she's gonna get induced, huh?
I believe so.
I knew she was traveling soon because of all of this. And I didn't know when. I forgot. I know she said, but. And so I've been in the twilight zone for the last few minutes, if anything important was said.
No.
And I did hear somebody say something about Verizon, and yes, mine is Verizon. So it's on my list to contact them and find out what's going on. Getting tired of it. That was interesting.
All right. Here we go.
You got this, Bree?
I got this. We got this.
We do.
Liz, can you talk?
Yes. Good
Tell us
morning, everyone.
Tell us something good.
Well, I've been running through all the stuff that I didn't do in the 90-day ramp-up program. So I got my buyer certification done this week. And
Oh,
I'm almost done with my KV core training. And then next on deck is going to be the seller certification through NAEA, because I want to do the commercial real estate investing program or training through EXP at the end of October. So that's what's good with me. And I've been making calls, but I haven't landed anyone yet with that Home Partners program, which is fantastic. Thank you, Brianna.
are you welcome? Amazing, Liz. Inspirational. Yay. Catherine, tell
Yeah.
us something good.
See, Liz just made me feel better because I haven't got my 90-day stuff done either. But those 3 things that she mentioned, I do have done. I've got those 3 certifications. But I got a whole lot more to do with all of that. Something good though. I talked to somebody, well, chatted with somebody last night from the KV Corp, well, KV Corp thing with Facebook and Brandon. I'm not good at this, and so I have gotten frustrated with it. I'm probably going to discontinue it, but I did reach out to somebody who was checking the site out and asked if I could help, asked if they had an agent already, because or a builder rep, based on what they were saying, it sounded like they did. And so they said that they were working, somebody gave me a name, I couldn't find them in the MLS. So I'm assuming they're a builder's rep, and told them that if they decided to look outside that area or whatever, that I would be glad to help them. And they told me that they were going to talk with the person today and probably make a decision. And if not, they'd be glad to work with me. So that was good.
That is good. Today's a good Tuesday.
We used to call it Thursday, Tuesday at the post office
Oh,
because it was the day after Monday. And Monday
The day
was
after
always
Monday.
a hard day. Yeah.
Right. Hey, what you got?
Well, I finally connected with my, the guy here who is going to mentor me in looking at pre-foreclosures. So we're kind of working together, and he puts together a map. And I went door knocking with him yesterday, and we looked at 6 houses. Nobody was home. One lady had already taken care of her foreclosure. But, you know, it was good for me. We got everything set up on my phone so I can see the map, because before I couldn't see the map on my phone. And so that was the most productive thing I did for my business yesterday.
So what is he doing for you?
He puts together a map
Uh-huh.
of all the pre-foreclosures and things that have been on the market for over, 150 days. And so all I have to do is go in and click on it. And then, we did a letter together, and we were door knocking just to see if they want help to stay in their home or if they want to sell their home to avoid the foreclosure.
So do you jump right into that conversation when you knock on the door, if you get anybody to answer?
If anybody's in the answer, basically we just tell them, we're with, certified affordable housing, and that, we're here to help them if they want to stay in their home, that, we understand they're having some issues with their lender, and, we're here to help.
Okay, is this with Lou Brown's program?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, I'm doing his too, or I'm getting there. So,
Yeah.
Liz
well,
is just on it. Y'all
You're
are on
ahead,
it.
you're ahead of me on top of the 90-day start. I've got to go back and figure out where I left off.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all progress for everybody. It's all good.
Yeah, I just, I have issues with, how much time do I spend in education? How much time do I stay on the phone? And then life seems to get in the way. And I don't know. I still don't feel like I'm using my time as wisely as I should, but I don't know what else to do.
It sounds like you're doing the right things, Kay.
Just keep punching. You're
Yeah,
doing it.
well, I'm where Gina was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've got to finish my taxes and get that done. So I spent all day one day this weekend cleaning things out and getting organized. So now I just got to go run the numbers. I think I can knock it out in one day.
Good.
Oh, you're good. I got a lot of that stuff to do and it isn't happening in a day. You're gonna
Yes,
want
what
to
you got?
mute me, Bree,
Okay,
here in a
I'll mute
minute.
you.
All right, well, what I got is excitement. I'm being very selfish and self-centered because apparently I inspired Liz, who is inspiring Kay, who is inspiring Catherine to complete the 90-day track.
Yes.
Wow, thank you, Liz and Kay and Catherine. I am feeling very jazzed up, so that's what I got.
That's what you
you
got.
know, it's amazing that you guys are achieving so much. It's really awesome. Thank you. Keep going.
Thank you. Craig, what you got?
I got to get on the 90-day program. I haven't even started. So I got to check that out. But recently, I started building a relationship with a builder, a small builder. She's building a few homes in an old mobile home community. So what she's doing is she like took out the old mobile homes. She, bought some, and some of the other mobile homes that were livable, she sold them, and she's building affordable homes on them. These homes are between 160 and 190.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm in talks with her. She's already got an agent in the neighborhood that's been, she's list a couple of the houses. But they're not selling like she wants them to. So I've been talking to her and, trying to come up with ideas to list. Well, I don't even have to list them. I just want to sell some and build a rapport with them, and make some money. And my ultimate goal is to build that relationship with her where that I can be her go-to realtor. And then secondly, I took the NCREA course, the commercial course,
Wow.
a few months ago, got their certification, and I've been calling expireds in the area out of the MLS. And I have a few investors that's looking for some properties. I've been unsuccessful so far, but I have one young lady who's an investor and a developer, and she's looking for apartment complex from between 40 and 100 doors. So that's been a task. So that's what I've been working on.
That's great. Hi, Mom. Hi, Alex. Who's that? Ooh,
Aw.
managing baby. Oh, say hi. Hello.
Good morning.
They say good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mom.
Hello.
All right, let me talk to you when I get done. Oh, okay. When will you be
Oh.
done? Okay.
Always take time for those hugs. They don't come very often, and they're
Oh, I
wonderful.
know. And like as they've gotten older, it becomes far
Less
and few
and less.
between. Yeah.
Fewer and fewer.
Yeah. Like my 2-year-old has already learned to like wipe my kisses off.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Little snot.
Yeah, he's a little snot. Let's see, what's good for me? What's good for me? Well, I'm chugging away at getting my broker's license.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I've got this book that I'm reading
Mm.
several hours a day. And then so yeah, I've been hyper focused on that. So my goal is this week to turn in the exam and then take I have to do the national and the state again. It's the same as the affiliates, but you have to pass it with a higher score.
Mm.
Oh,
So I'm going to give myself a week to I'm going to turn in the broker exam this week, and once I pass it, then I can sit for the national and the state. So that's my good news.
That's big goals. That's awesome.
And I will be the vice president of the Nashville, Middle Tennessee National Association of Real Estate Brokers for 2023, and then 2024, I'll be the president, and it's a 2-year term.
Wow.
That is awesome, Bree.
So, yeah,
Oh,
just
pretty
trying to-
cool.
But I, like you guys, like PF, you've inspired me as well to do the 90-day, once I finish this broker's test, to kind of definitely get back to basics.
Do you guys find that all of the stuff in between reading the chapters that are set up in that and going through all those videos just takes a really long time? Because that's
I've-
kind of what threw me off in the 90-day challenge.
Liz, PF,
It can, if you do it in one sitting. So I had to like piecemeal it out, and I did one. At first I did just one at a time, one chapter, one video. And then I just grouped them up into 2. When I was doing the certification piece, I did it this weekend. So I read all the material in, one sitting and kind of made my notes. And then I digested that. I went back and looked over the videos over the course of, the next 2 or 3 days. Because the gentleman in the videos talks really fast, but it's really good information.
So
You're talking
you-
about in the NC,
The NAECA
yeah, whatever.
certification program. So I
buyer.
kind of broke it down, and then I just took the exam yesterday to finish the buyer one. I'll do the same with the seller, but I also want to do the same sort of prep for the commercial real estate one, like go through Gary's course
yeah,
and then do the certification through EXP at the end of October. So that's why I'm trying to knock these out, because I have been sitting on them so long, thinking it's going to take me so long to do it. And then I'm just going to set a timer for an hour and see how far I get. And then
Right.
I just started chunking it off that way.
I have 2 timers. One timer is the long timer, like how long I'm going to spend reading or studying. And the other timer is my break. So I'll do 50 minutes reading, studying, calling or whatever, and then 10 minutes like as a break. And that'll maybe getting coffee or just answering emails or something like that. So that helps me, like, okay, I'm gonna focus, and then if someone calls I'm doing the 50 minutes, then I'll go back during the 10 minutes and answer the email or the call.
But much like
Uh-huh.
a lot of you have said, like sometimes I don't, I block off the time, but I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Like I'm
Mhm.
not feeling it. And I want to be doing something. Like I feel like I need to be doing more active work than just training. So in my time, I keep my time blocks flexible in that space, because my energy level, with the corporate job too, runs at different intervals. And sometimes I just don't feel like I don't have the brain power to do the training. So I'll make the calls, because it's more energizing me to talk to people about what I want to be doing. So I have on some level figured out a balance with
Mhm.
that and my energy level to just keep progressing forward. And instead of putting it as a hard, must be done on this date on my calendar, I make it as a weekly or a monthly goal. I'd like to get through these certifications. And then every week I just try to do whatever I can. And if I don't make the goal, that's fine. It's all still moving forward to getting the underlying foundation in and still being able to do the action that I want to do to generate the business.
Yeah,
That makes
I'm
sense.
taking a similar approach because I get very frustrated when I feel like I'm not making progress and I'm spending a lot of time. So I am seeing it also as a practice on patience and resilience. To stick to it. So very similar as Liz, is like, just be flexible with myself, give myself a break.
Mhm. Mhm.
As long as I'm still punching, like we said a little earlier, I'm gonna win. You're gonna win.
We're all gonna win.
And I
Okay,
love that you
awesome.
said, I love that you said that, PF, because Gary's phrase goes through my mind every time I want to put something down. He's like, just keep swinging the bat, just keep swinging the bat. So I'm like, okay, it might not be a strong hit, but I'm gonna keep swinging.
I know,
Yeah,
I keep saying that to
yeah.
myself too. Keep swinging the bat. Get up and do it
Exactly.
again.
It works.
Anybody
Where is
have,
the,
oh, what were we gonna say, Craig?
where is that 90-day program? I
If
know it
you-
was sent to me.
If you go
But I don't
into the, our team GIA website and look under
Mhm.
resources,
Okay,
team resources, you'll see the 90-day fast start.
okay, got you.
Yeah, you
Thanks.
know, like the Gary Wilson, the real estate with Gary Wilson.
Yeah,
What is it, Pia?
Uh,
I think it's,
real
isn't
estate
it
with
My
Gary Wilson.
Investors?
My
Yeah,
investment.
my
services.
investors.
Yeah.
Here, let me put the.
My
Here it
investment
is.
services. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Me too.
I got to get back on that. I start into it and then I back
Yeah.
off because, you know, whatever.
Eva's
will-
on it.
Yeah.
PF is on it.
Yay.
And I will say though, Kathy, don't, beat yourself up over it, because what I found is more helpful is that if I am not just digesting the information, but like looking at it when I'm ready to use it, like as I'm coming up to use it, so I can apply and learn at the same time. So I used to do that too. I used to be like, okay, I didn't get through this, so I'm not going to do anything more in the program. And it's like, nope, I'm not in the space where I'm using this tool right now, or I need this information right now. So I tabled everything that I'm not really actively using right now and just went to the stuff that I felt like I needed to shore up on and make sure I had everything in place. So keep
Yeah,
swinging.
I don't beat myself up.
Great.
No, I got, like everybody else, there's too much going on everywhere, and I'm not going to beat myself up for it. So it's there. One of the things that I struggle with sometimes, if I can jump into that,
Yeah,
because I don't know what time it is.
yeah, no,
Is
definitely.
something it's something simple, in that I want to have a checklist on the buyer side and the seller side of things with a timeline, and I never seem to have that. I know that it's in Sky Slope,
Mhm.
but it's not until you really have something, at least that I found. And
It's
then
not
it
what?
doesn't have this, it's not really, you can't print it off and have it in front of you. There's not, even though it says it's a checklist, it's embedded in the software.
Mhm.
So it's there in terms of these are things that you might need, but it doesn't give you the timeline. And I want all of that, all those pieces to be together in a printed format that I can sit out there and go, okay, this is where I'm at with this client.
So Breakthrough Broker,
Okay.
let me look it up really quick. I think, log in. Let me see if they have one. Does anyone else have anything that they use?
Oh, I printed out my checklist a long time ago. I'll have to go back and see what I've got. But
See?
I may just have the checklist for the listings and not the timeline. That's what I'm thinking I have.
But I want something that has both.
Yeah.
And I don't mind if I have them both separate, then I can combine them and make it myself, because that's what I want.
So you're wanting something for your client or something for you?
Nope, for me.
Here is, I found a listing management checklist.
Okay.
Go, I'm gonna
Because
put, I'm gonna
because
put,
I'm-
Breakthrough Broker.
Is
And
it something
Craig-
you can send to me, Bree?
Yeah,
Because I'm not in the office.
yeah, I'll email it to you.
Thank you.
And Craig, Ava said, if you run into any problems accessing the site that has the 90-day startup, give her a shout or give any of us a shout.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a listing management checklist. I'll send it.
See, that's part of what I see, like Breakthrough Broker. I don't know if I've gone on there at all. There, I get so many emails from so many places that I don't know which ones are scams and which ones are trying to sell me something or whatever else. You know,
Yeah,
they
Breakthrough
they all
Broker.
blend.
Yeah. Let me do this one.
That's another thing that could be better in terms of, and I don't think it's just EXP. I think it's all of them. That if you knew which sites that you were going to get communications with based on being there that were part of the program or whatever, it would be good to know.
Yeah, and Breakthrough Broker is not brokerage specific. It's something that I used previously, but EXP does. I think they give us something for free with it, but I just sent you the checklist.
Okay. Thank you. So does that mean that's for listings? Does that mean there's one in there for buyers too?
Yeah,
Okay.
but see if you like that one and you can tailor it. It's in a
Would you
PDF
mind
form.
sending that to me also?
Yeah. Anybody else want it?
Sure, send it to everybody.
Okay.
I was
Go
gonna
Brave.
Hey,
say,
what's your email?
Mine,
Yeah.
KAY.PECK@exprealty.com.
Craig, did you want it?
No, that's okay. I'm familiar with Breakthrough Broker.
Okay, PF, did you want it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
hear you.
thank you.
Yes, what's your email?
I'm typing it on the chat.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy, for bringing this up.
Well, no problem. I mean, it's one of those things that I feel like we should have that when we very first become licensed.
There's
And
also one in the 90-day startup.
Yeah.
okay, I don't ever, well, maybe I didn't get that far. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, no, in the NAEA, I think. Is that right, Liz?
I think so,
I-
yes. I
God.
do recall seeing it. I just didn't, I want to compare it against others.
Yeah, and they're out of, I think he's out of Texas, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, yeah. And you're right. In that one, he talks really, really, really fast. Lots of great information, but it's like, it's crazy how fast he talks.
Yeah, that was the worst part, was the videos, because I had to stop, go back to get the notes. It was fantastic information, but he does talk very fast.
In the seller side, you'll have a whole different set of annoyances.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
Yay!
Yay. Oh, gosh.
Well, does anyone else have any challenges or opportunities or anything they want to share?
Well, I'm
Share
just,
one more thing if nobody else does. Go, Kay.
well, does anybody have any extra sites? I'm trying to figure out how to boost my property that isn't selling. I put it on Craigslist. I've got it on all the real estate sites. Are there any other sites I'm missing?
So in
What groups do you
Tennessee,
belong to?
in Tennessee, we have HIP and the name of the neighborhood.
Okay,
So we have like HIP Antioch, HIP Hendersonville, HIP Donaldson, like those
okay.
on Facebook. So search HIP and then the name of the city first, and then
Mhm.
HIP and the name of the community, and see if you have that. And so a lot of people post to that. Next door,
Mhm.
You can also post to next door.
Okay.
Catherine, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if she was, how many, whatever groups that she belongs to, she could post there, like in investor groups. That would be one. And anything like that, just any of the groups. Go ahead and post the link.
Okay.
Facebook,
Or,
Facebook.
and another thing that I've got to do with my listing, because it's not moving as quick as it's supposed to, or I want it to, whatever, I'm not getting enough hits, is I'm gonna reach out to all of the large community businesses, like I'm gonna go down to the hospital, I'm gonna go down to the university, reach out, try to see if I can get it posted on their boards or their sites internally for people that are relocating to the area. So any big businesses or, like I said, universities, hospitals, those kinds of things, and see if you can't get them to post it on their internal boards or whatever
Mhm.
for people relocating to the area.
Okay, thanks.
Mhm.
Good.
Did you ever go talk to the trucking company, Kay?
No, I need to do that. I haven't been out to that area of town, but I will. That's a good idea. I was just thinking about that as you said it. It's like, I need to go talk to that trucking company and the seed company.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I mean, if it's not owned locally, see if you can contact somebody above. Maybe it'd be just, even though you're selling it residentially, I think, maybe they'd just be interested in terms of having the land,
Yeah,
and be willing to buy it.
yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah, that's a good, I like that. Good.
Good. Well, okay. Thank you all for a wonderful, inspiring way to start my morning. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Bree.
All have a great day.
Thanks, Bree.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ava.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.